Bloody and scarred, you reach the summit, victorious, only to view a sea of peaks before you, with lush green valleys and hidden bogs. Rest here a moment and enjoy the view, then continue on in this journey called life. Greater adventures await.
Good morning. Welcome to the 2016 Laramie County Community College Commencement Ceremony. Before we begin, please take a moment for silent contemplation and thanksgiving as we think about the accomplishments we celebrate today. Thank you. I am Terry Harper, the Interim Vice President of Academic Affairs. I would like to introduce the distinguished members of our platform party. With me on the stage today are President of LCCC, Dr. Joe Schaefer. Vice President of Student Services, Judy Hay. Vice President of Administration and Finance, Rick Johnson. Associate Vice President of Institutional Advancement, Lisa Murphy. Associate Vice President of Institutional Effectiveness, Dr. Kim Bender. Associate Vice President of the Albany County Campus, Dr. James Long. Also with us, our Student Government Association President, Daniel Hensley. Our keynote speaker, Mr. Tony Simon. And Commissioner Larry Gallo of the Wyoming Community College Commission. Our Board of Trustees, starting with Ed Mosher, Board Chair. Bill Boyce, Board Vice Chair. Kristen Lummis, Board Secretary. Donna Erickson, Board Treasurer. Trustee Bradley S. Parker, III. Trustee Brenda Little. Trustee Carol Merrill. Butch Kegel, ex officio trustee, representing the Albany County campus. And Noah Cheshire, ex officio student trustee. Our main speaker today is Dave Wanitzer, our longest serving faculty member. I would also like to thank our sign language interpreter, Kevin Yarbrough, and the LCCC Collegiate Chorale and the LCCC Band, who will now perform our national anthem. Please rise.
Oh,
be seated. Dr. Joe Schaefer.
Good morning, everyone. You guys look great. I'm an honored guest, faculty, staff, family, and graduates of the class of 2016, the 45th graduating class of Laramie County Community College. Graduates, let me be one of the first to congratulate you. Today is a special day for you as we recognize all that you have accomplished at LCCC. It is also a significant day for our communities and our nation. Without being cliche in many respects, today isn't the end, but rather the beginning. Whether your plans are to want to continue your studies or begin a career, those around you will watch your next steps closely with great interest. That's because you represent hope. Hope for all that you will achieve, for what you will give back to the world over the course of your life. You see, to others, your life will be marked by what you give and what you give. It is a heavy burden, but one I hope that you will shoulder as you set forth today. For each of you personally, then, today is a day I hope you will always remember. After all, for us individually, that is what our lives ultimately are. A collection of the most significant memories that are created for us, by us, and within us, marking the most challenging and rewarding moments in our lives. Today is one of those moments. So I'm going to do for you now what I wish someone had done for me when I graduated. I want you all to close your eyes. Right, close them. And take a deep breath. Open your mind and listen to the sounds around you. From silence to the auditorium, and grasp this moment in all its glory. Now open your eyes. Look around. Take in your surroundings. Seek out the proud faces of your family and friends who are here with you today. Truly see your fellow students. Notice the red color of your regalia, celebratory before the auditorium. Now burn into your memories all that your senses have. Store those away all the feelings and emotions you have coursing through your body right now. In a little while, you walk across the stage. Pause, take time to look out on the stage. Capture that moment in your mind's eye. Make a vow to never forget this day and what it has meant in your life, because today is a very special day, and it should be one ever etched in your memories. We would now like to share your special treatment. Please welcome LCCC to the crowd who perform bridge over troubled lives, especially for you today, our graduates. represent the future. Naturally, then, we look to you for guidance, feedback, and support. One mechanism we have for doing that is through your elected student leaders. In my role as president of the college, I have the privilege of working closely with your Student Government Association leadership. And so it's now my pleasure to invite a very special person to join me at the podium. Graduates, she is your student body president. So at this time, the president of LCCC Student Government Association, Ms. Danielle Kinsley, please join me at the podium. Danielle, on behalf of the students of Lincoln Community College, it is with sincere gratitude that we present you with the Student Government Association President's Plaque for your leadership and outstanding service to the college. You have been a dedicated leader committed to serving students, faculty, and staff of Lincoln Community College. Thank you.
Thank you, President Schaefer. To start off, I would like to say congratulations to the class of 2016. We did it. After a long week of taking finals and preparing for graduation, you were able to take that next step in your life. Some of you are going on to the workforce, and others of you are going on to higher education. So whichever path you're taking, I wish you the best of luck. Before we part, I wanted to make sure I let each of you know that you have made an impact on LCCC, whether you realize it or not. Some of you expressed your talents in the art department, or maybe cleaning teeth, or even livestock judging. Wherever you were, if it wasn't for you, this amazing commencement ceremony wouldn't have happened today. In addition to this ceremony, there is an opportunity to spend time with friends and family to celebrate your achievements. It couldn't get any better than that, right? But I wanted to say congratulations one last time to this class, and I wish you the best on whatever adventure you are about to take. I would now like to ask Noah Treasure to join me for a special presentation.
Thank you, Danielle. We have the privilege of announcing the Teaching Excellence Awards for 2016. This year's Teaching Excellence Award recognizes 4 active members who have demonstrated excellence in teaching skills, class organizations, student engagement, and inspiring students. Nominations for this award are sought from all LCCC students, and the award recipients were determined through a criteria voting and anonymous scoring process. This year's award recipients are wearing a Teacher Excellence medallion. They also demonstrated today carrying a gown representing the school in which they teach. Before we recognize this year's Teaching Excellence Award recipients, I'd like to thank all of the faculty and members for their contributions to our students and to Lincoln Community College.
As I read the names of the 2016 award recipients, I ask that they stand where they are to be recognized. Audience, please hold your applause until they all have been identified. Receiving the Teaching Excellence Award for the School of Art and Humanities, Scott Moncrief. Receiving the Teaching Excellence Award for the School of Business, Agriculture, and Technical Studies, Robert Hoffman. Receiving the Teaching Excellence Award for the School of Health Science and Wellness, Don Puente. And receiving the Teaching Excellence Award for the School of Math and Science, Dr. John Sanford. Please accept our gratitude on behalf of the students, the staff, and the administration of LCCC for your contribution this year. I am delighted to introduce our keynote speaker. Like all of us here on the floor at this gym, wearing our blue hats and gowns, Mr. Stridley, also a former LCCC student. While he was going to school at LCCC, Mr. Stridley also was a lowrider on our rodeo team. As I'm sure you can imagine, his experience running bulls gave him a profound sense of risk assessment. He eventually decided to hang up his bull rope, and he moved on to Clemson University and Colorado State University, where he earned his project management certification. Mr. Sunday is now the Director of Planning and Development of FCI Constructors, the company that is currently building our Flex Tech and Pathfinder buildings on LCCC campus. I think it's a bit that his education started at our college, and now he is helping build a brighter future for his alumni. Please join me in welcoming LCCC's own Tony Seidel.
Before we crack the gate and get going, I want to let you know, for the purpose of how Dirt has a significant impact on my life and cultural scene. But I also want to point out to you, don't take anything for granted that you've learned. So let me keep this up. What we're going to do today, I like to present it in sticky ideas. We've got 4 that I want to share with you today. The first one is make your move. Make your move is about focus. The next one is get engaged. Get engaged on how to communicate. Next one is don't drop the chalk. Don't drop the chalk is about action and goals. And then finally, it's learn your whole life. You learn how to have passion. Here we go. Let me share a couple short stories with you about LCCC, what that took me, and then keep that up into something that is meaningful for you later. So as part of the rodeo team, when I started out with not knowing anything about it, you can imagine the lessons and the hard knocks to take. This is where eating dirt is a significant piece of everything we're about to hear today. As a member of the team, when you look at focus and make your move, to make your move right in goals, you have to stay in the middle of the goal, and your focus can't leave the center, or you're coming off. And the peripheral distraction of your consequence is the horns and the hooves and the impact that you're about to face. To develop proficiency, you need to continue to practice, and practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. Never letting your focus come off the center of that goal is how we develop proficiency. By the time I put on my goal rope at the age of 27, I was proficient, not real good, but with bull riding took me next. About 3 weeks after I got on that rope, I did my first skydiving. I've enjoyed over 3,500 jumps since then. But the biggest piece of learning that I did was when I got my instructor certification to do that. And I've shown 1,800 students how to successfully get out of airplane and land safely all over the map. The importance of that is one is meaningful of giving that to someone that you have the opportunity to engage and to teach and to take someone to a place that they've never been before and help them overcome something. And then to celebrate that joy when they successfully land on the ground. I'll relate you to a focus, a story that I had, and I'll never forget this story. I had a young lady who was in my grade mess. So to be able to jump out of here every morning, we would meet with me in the morning, we would do a 4 or 5 hour round school. And I will teach you all the aspects of dealing with risk and what you need to do to successfully come out of this deal alive. Right before we get out of the airplane or get on the airplane, I'll ask you, are you ready to skydive? Tell me what you're going to do. So this story caught me off guard, especially when I want to hear, because to make it really be successful, watch your altitude and pull your chute. That's your move. Here's what I got. Tell me what you're going to do to be successful. I got to look at but I can see right to the back of this young lady's head. And the question for me was this: if I don't pull my chute, how far down will I go before I hit the ground? Now, if you're thinking this is a great place to insert a building ball, here's your sign moment, you are correct. All the way. You can see the need to redirect this when you have the focus, because the focus to make the movie is important to save your life. So how do those two stories translate into something that could potentially be meaningful for you? I'll tell you why. This is where I took this into the next level. I started recognizing that same type of behavior was present in individuals and client organizations everywhere I went. And here's what it came down to. When consumed by consequence and risk, people will fail to act. And that's where the next important sticky idea is coming in. Get engaged. Get engaged is how we communicate. And now I'm going to have you put your phones down for this one. Because if you think that the words are going to get done, that's only 10% of the message. I want to see body language and inflection. And I don't want you to tip your eyebrow and say, I'm not buying what you're saying. So we have to be in front of that. And when you think about communication, I don't want you to think about that as a sender. The true communication skill comes as the receiver of understanding, developing a deep understanding of what you're listening to. And here's the self-check as you engage in conversation or communication. Am I listening to understand, or am I listening to reply? And there is a significant difference between those two. By developing understanding, there's tools we use, man. It's questions. I gotta find out more. And there's, not taking too deep of a dive on this, operational questions. I want to get to the details of information treating. I want to know about the problem, so I would ask problem questions about what's driving your concern. There are impact questions. What would happen if you didn't have that? There's solution questions. It sounds like if we take this approach, we can get you where you need to be. Here's what it means. Asking questions develops understanding. Understanding develops trust. And trust, understanding develops relationships. Relationships develop trust. And trust is the glue that holds everything together. These are skill sets that you are born with. These are things that you'll learn, and we grow every day and learn this. How do I know you're not born with it? Have you ever heard? Let me tell you how smart my kid is. Junior is taking his first step yesterday, and he's getting pretty good at walking around the coffee table. Yesterday, I saw him eat cream corn, and he barely hit himself in the eye with another spoon, and he's making it to his mouth. But just between you and me, his consultative and listening skills are like nothing you've ever seen before. So we're going to practice this. This is the first step today. Engage to understand. That's what we learn. Next sticky idea. Don't drop the chalk. This is about action and goals. Many years ago, I was in a psychology class. And the lesson was this that we were working on that day. Blindfolded, you would hold a piece of chalk, like you're on a chalkboard with, across the room with your eyes closed. When you think you've reached your target, you would stop and drop the chalk. That is the goal. I don't remember what the psychology lesson proper was for that, but what I do remember is nearly everybody missed the mark. And that meant something to me. Because without goals and planning, you're never going to hit the mark. I'm not going to go too far into the steps of setting goals, but I want to put it on a basic level. Has everybody developed a shopping list in here? Pretty much? When we look at that, we have, that's really a goal sheet. Something we do every day and we take for granted. But when we put that on our list of goals on there, there's milk, eggs, butter, cheese. We have to think about who's going to be responsible for that? Maybe it's you, maybe it's someone else. What resources do I need? Transportation, maybe it could be, maybe your car. And then, when do I need it? I see a couple of those. Thank you for that inspirational goal message. Let me turn it up a little bit and make his goal message a little more important for something you're likely to see when you enter the workplace. So take that list and go into the store and get milk and get another cheese. And let's put a time constraint on it. None of you will receive your diplomas today unless those items are on the stage by 12 p.m. How do you get that done? I hope you were paying attention and getting engaged because you're going to need someone that you build a trusting relationship with to meet that goal. It starts to mean a little more. So that's where most of us stop. I got a grocery list, and we don't put a quantifiable date or action or people who are responsible for delivering on the goal. The tools to get where we need to be, I'll take those steps. I will stick to that idea. Learn your whole life. Learning your whole life is about passion and loving what you do. I look around and I have conversations with people and I've been stuck in this dead-end job for 20 years. I say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you made that choice. Because the options and possibilities for all of you are endless. And it can be anything you want it to be. But you need to make the choice that is good for you. When I conduct leadership seminars for different client organizations, and when I come in and I really conduct and get a pulse on how to get better leaders, this one's pretty easy. Maybe we're going to write a check for it. And the general motivational survey, I've done about 1,800 of them. I want to find out what's important to you and craft that into a leadership style. Things that are most important, and I have about 30 on the list. Respect. That's a good one. We all want to be respected. We want to be challenged by our work. We want to be interested in our work. We want to have influence on the decisions that are being made for our organization. And we want to have the freedom to do that somewhat independently. That was 7. It's the top 7. What wasn't on that list? That could be a motivator. Money. In 18 years, I have never seen money in the top 7. You want to make money? Get engaged. Don't drop the chop. Learn your whole life. If you do those things, the money, I promise, will take care of itself. We're all graduating today. Way to go. How cool is that? One final thing to say. Make your move. Thank you.
We will now proceed to present the graduates with their degrees and certificates. Before we begin, please refer to page 5 in your program for the description of the credentials to be awarded. Today, LCCC will confer 785 degrees and certificates to the 2016 graduating class. The students listed in your program completed their requirements during the past year, though some are unable to be with us this morning. We will announce only the names of those in attendance today. Would the following individuals please join me for the awarding of certificates and degrees? Chair of the Board of Trustees, Ed Moser, and LCCC President, Dr. Joe Schaefer. Will the graduating class of LCCC please stand and follow the usher? Associate of Science, General Studies in Science, Health Science. Noah N. Cheshire, Associate of Applied Science, Computer Information Systems. The School of Arts and Humanities, Kim Adams, Associate of Arts, General Studies. James J. Anderson, Associate of Applied Science, Early Childhood Education. Melissa May Avery, Associate of Arts, Education. Kevin Arthur, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Julie Asano, Associate of Arts, High Distinction. Associate of Arts, Distinction. Rebecca Robinson, Associate of Arts, Education, Distinction. Megan N. Sainer, Associate of Arts, Early Childhood Education with Distinction. Melissa J. Salazar, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Taylor Schmidt, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Taylor Ann Smith, Associate of Arts, Education. Samantha Strickler, Associate of Arts, Education. Anna Marie Trujillo, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Brendan A. Turner, Associate of Arts, Brenda Anai Vasquez, Elizabeth J. Wagner, Associate of Arts, Education with Distinction. Taylor Orlick, Associate of Arts, Education, High Distinction. John S. Way, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Hillary Dawn White, Associate of Arts, General Studies. Brittany Wilder, Associate of Arts, Education. Stephen Yeager, Associate of Arts, General Studies, High Education. Vincent B. Zavis, Associate of Arts, Music. the School of Business, Agriculture, and Technical Studies. Heather M. Glaser, Associate in Science, Business Administration, with distinction. Derek D. Alderson, Credit Diploma, Engineering Technology. Haley Anderson, Associate in Science, Homeland Security. Martha A. Abrams, Associate in Science, Accounting with distinction. Virginia Bartlett, Associate in Science, Agriculture, Business Concentration. Kieran Brennan, Associate in Science, Agriculture, Animal Science, Concentration. Shaquille Burnett, Credit Diploma, Heating, Ventilation, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration. Megan Buchanan Collins, Associate in Science, Business Management. Andres Cabrales Valero, Associate in Science, Business Administration. Jasmine Howard, Associate in Science, Business Administration. Antonio Perez Salazar Jr., Associate in Life Science, Well-being Technology. Jeremy C. Chandler, Certificate of Completion, Automotive Technology. Jessica W. Kwanzaa, Associate of Life Science, E-Information Management. Dustin A. Papa, Credit Diploma, Process Technology. Shelby Lee Hoyle, Associate of Applied Science, E-Training. Associate of Science. Chair of the LCCC Board of Trustees and the President of the LCCC to join me at the podium. Mr. Chairman, on behalf of the faculty of LCCC, we certify that each candidate presented on the official graduation list has satisfied all requirements necessary to be considered graduates of their respective program and of Laramie County Community College. It is my pleasure to inform you the certificates of completion, Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, and Associates of Applied Science degrees may be conferred upon them at this time.
Thank you. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I congratulate all of you who graduated today, and also congratulate your families, instructors, and advisors who have played important roles in these graduate success. Mr. President, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I do hereby authorize you to confer on this year's graduates the appropriate degrees and certificates as recommended by the faculty of college.
thank you, Mr. Chairman, for the candidates for degrees and certificates of Berry County Community Colleges and High Schools. Having met all the requirements for your respective degrees and certificates, and having been recommended by the faculty for these awards, and by the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you individually and collectively the degrees and certificates you have earned with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. As a symbol of your accomplishment, you may now move your tassels to the left side of your robe. We will first congratulate you as official graduates of Glaser County Community College. Congratulations and best wishes for a bright future. I know you'll make us proud. On behalf of LCCC faculty, trustees, administrators, and staff, thank you for joining us for this commencement ceremony. And once again, heartfelt congratulations to the graduating class of 2016.
The main mirror and stage party will lead, the faculty will follow without firing, and the students will file up as directed by the ushers. Please remain in your seat while the students and faculty recess out. After the reception, everyone is invited to join us outside in the courtyard between the buildings for an informal reception. Would you please rise?
Should honor the students and let them leave first. Yes. Universities, arrogant institutions. to blow it once we get down.
You want me
Are you cold?
Right now, no. Yes.
Breathe harder. You'll be all right.
Smile, Hillary.
Yeah, smile.
Okay, we're good.
It's like the Antarctic out here. It's freezing.
Are you freezing?
Yes.
Was you crying a little bit at the end?
I almost did.
Yeah, me too.
I almost cried several times. I'm going to put a meatloaf in the oven.